Hey guys, this is Dr. Ryan DeBella from the Movement Fix.
And Coach Cody Looney from CrossFit Advantage.
And today is day 10 of the 30 for 30 movement challenge. And we have 3 moves that we're going to go over today. The first one is tissue prep of the pecs and the lats. The second one, which we saw last week, is the prayer stretch. And the third one is a progression of archer push-ups. And Cody is going to tell us how we're going to implement that.
So what we're going to do is a lot like yesterday. We're going to do the full 30 minutes in class today. We're going to use the progression for the archer push-ups as our strength work in the workout today. All right, so kind of like yesterday, we built to a heavy front squat. Today we're going to build to the most difficult version of the push-up that we can get to. That's going to be our gymnastic strength for this workout.
All right, so we have Tia here to demo. Let's go take a look. The first move that we're going to do is a tissue prep of the lat and the pec. We saw the lat earlier this week. Tia's going to show us that again, just real quick as a reminder. We're spending 30 seconds on the lat, 30 seconds on the pec each side. So that's 1 minute each side. Good, so rolling back and forth. And then she could also rotate her body as well, so front and back with this. Good, now show us how to roll the pec with the foam roller, please. So we're just going to roll part of the pec here, front of the shoulder, again for 30 seconds. For some people, this may be not possible to do in this position, so we do have an alternative. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to use a trigger point ball for this. You could use this against a wall. We happen to have a nice wood board here that we can use it for. Good, so we're just going to go 30 seconds here on the pec if we use this alternative method. Good, and after that, we're going to go to move number 2, which is the prayer stretch. We saw that last week. With the PVC pipe, we're going to show you an alternative way to do it with a foam roller. Go ahead and show us that. So the idea here is the same. As we did it before, there's a PVC in her hands. We already have the foam roller here, so we're just going to switch it up a little bit so we don't have to keep running around with a bunch of pieces of equipment. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. If there's pinching in the shoulders, you can separate the hands a little bit so it's more comfortable. Some people will need to do that for comfort-wise. All right, go ahead and come up. And Cody is now going to show us how to do the archer push-up progression.
For the progression for the archer ring push-ups, we're going to start by just getting stable and set on the rings. So Tia is going to get set at the top of her push-up on the rings. Cool. She's in a really great position and everything's nice and organized. She isn't shaking and out of control. We know that this athlete can do some work on the rings. If you have a hard time staying stable here, I recommend going to the knees. Most of these drills can be done on the ground as well, but the point of today is to get that dynamic stability in, so we really want to have you working on the rings if possible, okay? So that's what it would look like on the knees. The rest of these drills can be done on the knees also, okay? The next thing she'll do, go and get set up at the top again. Now she'll lower down into the bottom of a push-up. Good. From here, assuming everything is stable and organized, she's going to kick out one arm nice and slow until her arm is straight as possible. Good, and then bring it back in. If she has a hard time getting all the way out there, she'll go out as far as she can, and then bring it back in. Okay? Go ahead and take a break. That helps develop some coordination, some timing, some strength, and just some confidence so that she knows how to miss an archer push-up. Because you can't just be strong enough to do it properly, you have to be strong enough to miss it. So once we have a couple reps there, we can continue to move on. All right? Now she's going to get set up at the top, and she will lower down into the push-up while extending that arm. Go ahead and go. Good. Nice controlled, organized pause. Bring it back up. Now she'll go down and kick the other arm out, and come on up. Good. Come and take a break. Awesome. So what we're going to do, we want to build up to where we're getting 10 reps per round. It might be that you're doing a 10-second hold. It might mean that you're doing 10 kickouts from the bottom. And it might mean that you're doing 10 full archer push-ups on the rings. Obviously, with gymnastics, you can't scale your body weight. So we're going to scale the progression of the movements and make sure that we're working on the version that's appropriate for you. All right, that's the progression for archer ring push-ups. Now Tia is going to show us what 10 reps looks like at each stage of the progression. Get set at the top, get nice and stable, and here we'll count 10 full seconds, and that will count as 10 reps. Go ahead and lower down. If we're at this step of the progression, we'll count 10 seconds here. Make sure that we're able to hold and stay nice and stable. Go and reach halfway out, bring it back. That's 1 rep, 2 reps. So it ends up being 5 reps on each side. Go and reach all the way out. Again, that would be 1 rep or 2 rep, and then come on up and reset. All right, now we're gonna do 1 rep of the full movement. So down on one side, and up is 1, down to the other side is 2. So same thing here, 5 reps per side equals our 10 reps. We'd like to see you get 10 full reps at one step of the progression before moving on to the next step of the progression and getting less reps. So that was tissue prep of the lats and pecs, the prayer stretch, and a progression for archer push-ups on the rings.
Now, as we talked about before, the way that we're going to incorporate this into our class here is that the archer push-ups and the progression of that is going to act as the strength and skill work for today. So for the 30 minutes, that's going to include the warm-up and a strength/gymnastics skill.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Awesome day today. Let's go have some fun. Day 10 of the 30 for 30 movement challenge. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and share this video so you can help us change the world one squat at a time. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.